Hello and welcome back. Hi, I'm Heather with From the Heart with Heather, and today is Nutrition Tuesday. So this week I was supposed to be talking about Costco, and again I lost the receipt. I swear I think my husband threw it away this time. So I'm gonna skip Costco this week. What I am gonna do is today I'm working on a white bean burger, which I've been wanting to make, and I will keep you all posted on how it turns out. So I'm getting ready to prep it right now. But in searching for burgers, so let's talk about plant-based burgers or just veggie burgers in general. One thing to look out about when you're looking for recipes, or even if you're just buying something that's pre-made, I encountered this one looking for white bean burger recipe, is you need to make sure it says healthy. And then if it says healthy, you need to actually read the ingredients and decide for yourself if it's healthy. So when I was out there looking for all these recipes, like half of them had 4 pieces of bread or a ton of, breadcrumbs. And yeah, I bet it does taste good, but that's not really my idea of healthy, right? So let me go over what this one has in it, and then I'll come back and I'll update the post in the comments and let you know if it was good. I'll probably put it on Facebook too. So this one here has, I already got everything prepped. So it's got carrots, a small onion. And what you do is you put your carrots and your onion, you cook your onion a little bit first, and then you add your carrots in olive oil, get everything soft with 2 or 3 crushed, like minced garlic cloves. So you get all that together first. Then this is where the epic fail happened here, because otherwise I would have had this made for you today. So I don't have the proper equipment, but I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna make it right. All right. So what I did is it calls for 2 cans of beans. So I went ahead and I went with northern beans. That's what I had on hand. And it needs to be like mashed up. And it said put it in a food processor. Well, my food processor is tiny. And yeah, it didn't go so well in the blender either. So I'm gonna have to put it back in my little tiny food processor, because I know it does work. It's just gonna have to be batched out, and it's gonna take a little bit longer. So I don't have it together today to make you, to make it here. It'd be way too loud to do on video. So there you go. So also you add in parsley, sage, black pepper, and a little bit of breadcrumbs. So what I went with is, I knew I was going to make it this week, so I had already planned it out. I went with organic breadcrumbs. Okay. All right. And the beans are minced or mashed together with a whole lemon. Okay. And then of course you have your egg for the binder, but TBD on what it's going to taste like. But just keep in mind when you're making these burgers, or even when you're buying them pre-made, think about what's in them. All these little plant-based burgers that aren't really real meat, or not meat, but they're not even real plants. They're just a bunch of oils, and yeah, they taste great, but are they really good for you? All right. So on to the next. Speaking of things that are good for you, and I'm so excited. I got some feedback from you guys last week. I am doing the Sunbasket. So I will have it next week for the reveal. I hope it should be on my doorstep, so where we can actually open it up together and look at it. What I ended up doing was choosing 2 meals for 4 people. And I'll already say this, and I'll go through this. I'll go through all the pros and cons of ordering, so far, and then we'll talk about food. I'm going to do this for at least a month. I want to get a good feel of it and, see how it goes. But one of the things that I did notice about it was it only is set up for 2 people or a family, or 4. So 2 servings or 4, or family. Okay. So 2 servings isn't enough because there's 3 of us, and 4 is really kind of a lot. But I just talked to my husband. I'm like, hey, I'm getting this stuff. If I get 4 servings, would you take it to lunch? And he's like, yeah, I'll take it to lunch. And with him and them in mind, I let my little girl sit down and we looked at the menu, because I have to get her on board about what we're ordering. She kept on trying to order salmon. No. They like salmon, I don't. So we met in the middle. And so one meal I ended up doing steaks, and with roasted cauliflower, and I can't remember what the other vegetable is. And then the other meal is just something you put straight in the oven. And it's chicken. I don't know what kind of chicken. I'll have all the details next week, but it's a savory looking chicken with rice and peas and maybe another vegetable or so mixed in. But it's going to be fast. And that, you know, I'm loving that. I'm so looking forward to that. And then I got the $40 off. And what it ended up being for four servings for four people, 4 servings, 2 meals with the $40 off ran me like $60. So it would have been 100, but I mean, when you think about it, are you going to get 4 steaks and, you know, 4 chicken meals? You can't go out to eat for that price. No, you cannot. So if you go out to eat once a week, there you go. I'm just thinking about, you know, a lot of times people are very opposed to spending money on things like that they consider are non-necessities, but we're already doing things that are non-necessities. So it's really kind of like looking at priorities and saying, hey, you know, this or that, or, you know, do it all, but whatever. I'm way excited. I'm way excited. So we'll see how it goes. And these actually, it was very interesting. And like I said, we'll get in more into it, but these meals fit into the clean bucket. So they have different buckets. You can do diabetic, Mediterranean, clean, but we'll go through it all next week. And I can't wait to share it. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. I'll put in the comments the recipe for the black bean burger where you can pick it up if it's good. So let me try it out and I'll be in touch.